It is said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Welcome to Chestnut Hill, Massachusetts, home of the Boston College Eagles. As we'll see, a playoff team from last year, the Maryland Terrapins, taking on another team from the ACC, the Boston College Eagles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Boston College lined up, ready to kick off and get things going. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the Maryland Terrapins offense will go to work first. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he can hurt you, and he can be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing. Tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting a...
Breaks into the open. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. And the Terrapins come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. He'll keep it himself. That's a fumble. Bounced right back to them.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. The Terrapins can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Setting up the screen. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. Last completion moves the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Going to try to get it himself. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. And the Terrapins are flying down the field. Back to throw, it's Kaiser. Shoots it to the left. Got him downfield. It's a running room at the 20. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Terrapins! Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to... Now it makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Boston College wants to play fast.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Just a quick rhythm throw there, and he's got some space. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Boston College coming to the line after moving the chains. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Going to take a shot. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Running behind that left side. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Wide open spaces. Touchdown, Maryland! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They are going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Pulls and fires complete. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll give it to the back. Breaks the tackle. They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4. And the Golden Eagles are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Grab near the marker. It's Thomas. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
For you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Finds his man. It's Luna. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Boston College right back to the line. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Quickly to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. Grabbed in the middle, it's Luna. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. Looking to push the pace with the no huddle.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. The Golden Eagles come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They're testing the right side here. Not this time. After finding running room on the previous play, nowhere to go this time around as the defense rises up. And the Golden Eagles come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Looking to throw. Pressure coming. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. And the heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. It's good. Easy call for the refs. Now the lead is down to 11. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. The give to the tailback. Oh, better look out! They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. Shakes off the defender. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Just a short pass to the tight end. They run him out of bounds. He gets it to the 47. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. Out of the gun, the inside give. Got enough for the 1st down and wants more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
To the ground. He's got it again. They work that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry. Let's take a minute to talk about Maryland. This is exactly how you want to start conference play. Early in the race for sure, but precisely the type of foundation you need to set.
And this is really the meat on the bone in the schedule, right? A lot of teams have out-of-conference games early in the season, but now is where it matters the most. You talk to any coach, they'll tell you, David, number 1 on the goal sheet is to win your conference.
And I think it's so hard because of the familiarity. You play these same teams every single year. You know them inside and out. They know your scheme, you know their scheme, and sometimes the momentum of the moment can be tough, so got to continue to play well within the conference.
Finds his big tight end. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. To the air, it's Kaiser. Bringing the heat. Grab near the marker, it's Kennedy. Touchdown, Terrapins! And they take it in for 6 more points. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
And he's brought down after a nice game. They've been overwhelmed so far in this 1st half, but if they could muster a score, maybe a glimmer of hope.
Yeah, and I know it's been a struggle. They've been struggling this whole game, but let's get something positive going into halftime. Coaches won't yell at you as much, but they got the first down. Now let's put the pedal to the floor, go a little faster, cut into this lead.
Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Luna. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
Yeah, and you see wide receivers make those catches and try to get upfield and now turn into a running back and make something happen. And a lot of times you just forget to secure that football real tight. And you could tell DB got it out. Big mistake, big turnover, nice forced turnover by the defense.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air on 2nd down. The quick out. There he goes. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. The Terrapins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They just keep firing. Fires to the tight end. Inside the 25. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. Fires to the tight end. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. On first down, here comes this offense. On the run, still looking. He'll try to do it himself. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Maryland! Fitted in the window for the score.
I'm going to spread you sideline to sideline with all my speed, make you cover the whole field. Nice job by the offense. Go with a little spread look, taking advantage of the speed they had on the field and getting the big touchdown.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Looking for space. It's Coates. That's some old school, hard-nosed, tough running as he powers his way to the 30. Boston College wants to play fast. Gonna sling it on second down. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
Well, the ball hasn't hit the ground very often for this guy in this game, right? He's even still, after that incompletion, over 80% throwing, which is key. Because last game, he was under 50% on his throws. He went back to work, worked on his fundamentals, and that's really showing up here.
And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Scanning the field, it's Kaiser. Quickly out to the tight end. He gets across the 25, steered out of bounds at the 26. And the Terrapins can really attack on this 2nd and short. Snagged in the middle, it's Sanders. They bring him down, but not before he gets a first down at the 35. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Finds a soft spot in the middle. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Might be calling a hot route. Oops, someone moved a little bit early. Offense going to pick up a 5-yard penalty.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Offense gets set for second down. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds. He'll be short of the first down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. The Terrapins come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Finds his tight end. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything is working. The offensive coordinator's calling good plays. The quarterback and his unit is executing. In this defense right now, they have no answers.
A shot for the end zone. And it's intercepted in the end zone. No, he's out of bounds. Oh, so close to stopping the drive with a turnover in the end zone. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been taking in some scene there today in Chestnut Hill.
And the Terrapins will kick it away to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. Got blown out in the first half, and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the third quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. You just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes one play.
It really can, and it's so strange, and you can't quantify it. I don't know how to describe it as a coach or as a player, but you got to make something happen, and it's got to start on this drive.
Quarterback keeps it. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Boston College will send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Back to throw, it's Kaiser. Quarterback moving. He's going to take off. He's out across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and execution continues to be key.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the one.
Turning it on. The 20. He's at the top. Touchdown, Terrapins! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
And this offense picks up right where it left off. Scoring points, creating a big play. First drive of the second half, no problem. Don't worry about halftime adjustments. Just keep doing what you've been doing.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Catch in the middle. It's Luna.
The defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get two bodies around him, maybe get some safety help as well, because right now they do not have the answer for this guy.
Finding open areas. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. The Golden Eagles, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Quick completion to the right. They'll run him out of bounds, but look what's on the ground. Penalty marker.
Pass interference. Offense.
Will wonders never cease? If you're a defensive guy, they called PI on the offense this time. Here's a snap, ready to cut one loose. Throws for the tight end. He's got an open man. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield, it's Luna. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires into the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Boston College.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Looking for a crease to the left. Breaks into the open. Crosses midfield. The 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Maryland! He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
Maryland, 42. Boston College, 10.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Makes the catch. It's Luna. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Here's the handoff. Creates a little space. He's loose. Discards him with the stiff arm. They get him out of bounds at the 32, but that is what you want out of this running game. And the Golden Eagles come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds after picking up a couple.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Power football with the run. Got the first down and more. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. BC back to work after picking up the first down. They're going to ride this running back. Got some room entered to the goal line. And he runs it in for a score. Touchdown, Boston College! Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He gets a block. Out of bounds at the 42-yard line, and that was almost much bigger. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. They'll go back to work with a sizable margin still up there on the scoreboard. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Right back to it. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. And the running game has been disastrous on the last couple of plays. They'll try to salvage the drive on 3rd down. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The run from the shotgun. Oh, he's got some space. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Right back to the well. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the third quarter. We've reached the break. It's Maryland with the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So the final period starts with a second down play. They'll try it over the left side. At the 20, he's got space. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work.
And you want to dominate the football game like these guys have all day. Dominate the line of scrimmage. You know, turn and hand the ball off to your running back. It's a good recipe. It makes every quarterback better. It makes every OC better. Just turn, hand the football off, especially when you're winning the ball game.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Unleashes one. And that one's incomplete.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
They go to the ground. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Facing a third and long. To throw, it's Kaiser. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Gets rid of it. Got the back over the middle. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. He splits the uprights. And they'll push that lead out a little further. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. How about that blocking up front and that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big boys up front doing their job. Opening holes, the backs making plays, everything on the ground on that first drive worked.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
That's a kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The Golden Eagles with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Leaves it with the back. Creates a little room. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Thomas. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a short tackle. And the Golden Eagles in a good spot here with second and short. Off the play fake. Pocket breaking down. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And how about the complementary football? This defense getting another sack. They've already got an interception. Offense has played great. Both sides of the football together dominating this football.
Here's the heat. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on downs. Back to pass, it's Kaiser. They'll throw it to the back on the screen.
And so many things have to come together perfectly for a screen to work for big yardage. And they were close. You could tell that almost busted, but they just got wrapped up, got a little bit of yardage, but they really wanted that one to be a big gainer.
His junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Terrapins line up trying to move the sticks on third and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And
we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him, but this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. They're going to open this drive with a pass. That's reeled in. It's Thomas. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too. The Golden Eagles with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. He's taking the deep shot. Makes the catch on the left. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Thomas. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Leaves it with the back. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. And the Golden Eagles are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Looking to the big tight end. Wide open downfield. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. Boston College coming to the line after moving the chains. Got it behind the line. It's Luna. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it.
I mean, getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
The Golden Eagles trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the
quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. They'll start this drive from the 42. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. And the Terrapins will hustle to the line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
Looking downfield, it's Kaiser. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
2nd and 10. He'll throw again. Got it in the middle. It's Kennedy. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Going to take a shot at this DB. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
Timeout is called by the offense. They have 14 seconds left. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. Snagged out of the air. They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock. Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. From the red zone, looking for a man. Intercepted. Big. Stops the drive.
About making plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his first interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
Under fire. Last pass falls incomplete, and that's going to do it. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly